The name of the play is called Through the Yellow Hour. I'd been reading a lot about the civil war in Syria and all the sort of strife in Egypt and all these Middle Eastern worlds where there's so much uncertainty and chaos. And I thought, well, what if we put that uncertainty and chaos in a very mysterious and strange way, like right in New York City? Like, how would we have to deal with that, and how would you survive in a world like that? How would you subsist in a world where men are being castrated and women are being enumerated, and if you haven't been found yet, like what are the stakes of staying alive? What are the stakes of staying sane? What are the stakes of simply getting through a day? The process is never ending, really. It's like the first gush of the play is like a kind of splatter onto the page, and then it's lots of thinking and lots of shaping, and then I get a cast together and I usually do some sort of workshop. And if I'm lucky enough to get the play produced, then I have that process, which is the next part of the process. But for me, writing and directing is just a continuation of the authorship. It's not like I'm wearing two hats. It's like I'm constantly working off the page into the rehearsal room, onto the stage, and it's the same story, and it's the same kind of work I do all the way through. There's a really exciting audience here. Even there's a lot of young people who come, and the older people seem to be engaged with new work in a way that I don't see at other theaters. So there's a great mix of generations. It's an audience that doesn't really care what the critics think. They show up because Rattlestick's going to do something interesting, and that's a really exciting audience to be in these days.